Helen and Maddie, and I've been working with Maddie on leash reactivity. So before we go outside and kind of show you what I've been doing and coach you on how to do it, I just want to kind of go over why I've been doing what I've been doing. So the very first thing, before even getting her outside, was doing like basic obedience training, and the purpose of that was to build engagement with Maddie and kind of get her to see that focusing on me brings exciting things, so that when we get outside, I have her attention essentially, and she's not super concerned with everything around us. And while we're walking, one of the initial things that I was doing is practicing her loose leash walking. So she's actually pretty good at that. I don't know if she pulls much for you when you walk her, but
only when she wants to attack.
Okay, so yeah, generally she's kind of right there by your side, but I started getting her to look up at me more, and in order to do that, every time she would look up at me, I would click with the clicker and then give her treats, and she caught on to that pretty quickly. And so a lot of the times when we're walking, she's checking in with me like very frequently, which is awesome. And that's going to be beneficial because when you are approaching other dogs and you can get her attention, you're just steps closer to not having her freak out and bark, and you're going to be able to keep that attention on you, and really it's going to help you deepen your relationship with her too, and the trust that you guys have with each other, which is going to be helpful in her feeling comfortable. And yeah, so that, and listening, yes, listening is good. So the other thing that's been important is kind of figuring out what the range is that I could be around other dogs without Maddie reacting. So I've found, for me, when I'm going down the street, usually if I see a dog, about 15 feet, if we're on the same side of the street, I don't want to have it be confrontational. I don't want her face to face with that dog. So I cross the street about 15 feet, before, and at that point I'm kind of still trying to keep the attention on me, and I don't even want Maddie to notice the dog. And then once we're onto the other side of the street, what I've been doing is go find it. So I'm taking treats and I'm scattering them off to the side, away, the opposite direction of the dog, so that it's redirecting her focus. She's not sitting there hyper aware of the dog. She doesn't even notice it coming most of the time that I've done it, which is great. And then once the dog is getting closer, she hasn't been spending that whole time sitting there just staring at it. So by the time she notices the dog, she's been pretty relaxed. And then the second she looks at the dog, I'm using the clicker and I'm clicking and then giving her treats. And the whole purpose of that is it's kind of a double win, because it's for one, you're getting the attention back on you. She's learning when you click, she sees the dog, you click, and then she looks up at you, gets the treat. So then she's being reinforced by you again, and focused on you again. Exactly. And the kind of greater thing that's happening is that we're changing her association with dogs. So she's going to start over time building up an understanding of, oh, when I see dogs, I get awesome treats and like cool things happen. And I've been being encouraging with her, and kind of using like reinforcing positive talk, and instead of being like, oh no, there's a dog, I'm like, yay, treats, dogs. And ultimately, we want that over time to develop into her feeling comfortable and happy when she sees other dogs, instead of fearful and reactive, barking. So that's ultimately kind of what we've been doing. I'm gonna check and see if there's anything else I'm missing. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Every time, even though I started initially with the training, I've still been doing that each time before I go outside, just because I found with her it's really helpful to kind of step out the door with already having a little bit of work that's been done. I'm not just putting the leash on, going out and expecting her to focus on me.
So you're like it's like a bonding thing prior to.
Yeah, exactly. And you're kind of jump starting the training process, so that you're not just stepping out and expecting her to be focusing on you. if I can build that focus before even going out the door,
Mm-hmm.
then it's going to put you guys in a better position to
Right.
just be successful. So we've been doing that, and then you're going to have to play around and see what range you can be in without her being reactive.
You mean how far away from another dog?
Yeah, exactly. So that's like the buffer zone, and basically that's the amount of space that you need between you guys and another dog. And if you find she's getting really hyper focused, you want to just go the other direction essentially. And that's another thing I actually didn't mention that's really important. But with her, if you found that you're really not able to get very close to dogs at all without her reacting, you can use cars, you can turn onto side streets. Your neighborhood's cool because there's the golf course, and you can kind of step off of the road
Okay.
and just do what you can to create visual
So
obstructions.
you want to take her away from the sight of another dog?
Yeah, exactly. And then work your way closer via the trigger look and the find it, and you can start kind of implementing those things once you feel like you can get closer.
Mhm.
But initially, you might find that you're not able to keep her focused at all, and she might be barking. And if that's the case, you can go back and use cars and other side streets to just not even put yourself in the position to see the other dogs
Mhm.
until you feel like you've built the engagement and you can work your way closer. And it's going to be just kind of playing around with
Right.
it. But I have lots of faith in you guys. So yeah, I guess we'll go out there and I'll show you what I've been doing, and then I can show you how to do it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
You ready to walk, Maggie? Come on, we'll go for a walk.